Good morning, Bird Gang. I hope all you guys are doing well. Here we have another event for Zapdigit. I have a founder, Malit, with me. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Thank you.
So a lot of
Uh,
exciting things are happening. A lot of feedback has been coming in, and a lot of updates for Zapdigits, right?
yes. Yeah, after the campaign, we had tons of feedback actually, and we were really busy with that. Also, our own roadmap. So, just want to also say thank you to everybody that who supported us, and also all the feedback that gave us. It was really a lot of great feedback, and and we've been working. So I'm excited to share what we have done.
All right. So, guys, we still have 3 days for the deal. Will be ending on October 9th. So, you still have a chance to grab the deal. We mostly gonna discuss here about the new updates, a little bit changes to the UI, and stage is yours. Let's go.
Thank you, Sam. So yeah, we've been working on adding lots of new data sources. That's the main concern was the data sources. A lot of people use different kind of tools, and so they needed their own tools to bring to Zapdigits. So in the beginning, our goal was to have a product that easily can use for founders, but the direction was slowly shifted to the also the marketing teams and marketing people, sales teams. So now we started because there's more traction on this side than founders, so that's why we started adding data sources with the feedback that we got from early bird and also from our own feedback got from our users.
I
Can I
think
share my? Yeah.
I think you guys are on a little bit of a sweet spot where you got founders. You are founders can use it and users can use it as well too, right?
Yeah.
So I think having these kind of data sources are helpful for. And I've noticed a lot of founders are when they start their journey, they usually have their some kind of agency and everything, and they do both of the things parallel and try to sustain, right? And I think you also are coming from the same background, right?
Yeah.
Where you were having issues on your own as
Yeah.
an agency, and you build this product, correct?
Yes. Yeah, something like that. I built another product with the second co-founder, and I didn't want to share my database. Instead, I want to have a tool quickly connect, and they can also see how many users we have today and how much ad we spent today. So these kind of things. That's why we built it in the beginning.
Yeah, and
And
I think it gives you extra edge here too when you because I have seen a lot of tools uh, that are similar. They are strictly for the end users, where they're not pulling in data like from FastSpring or Lemon Squeezy
yep.
or Firebase. They're not doing any of those, which I have also shared with you, right? So
Yep.
it gives you extra edge for Zapdigit. That they can complement founders, it can complement users, right? So
Yeah.
let's start.
Yeah. Let me share my screen quickly. Right. You can see that. Um, yeah. First, I want to go through this little bit. This blog post that we try to publish every week or whenever we have a significant update about our releases. And of course, we also send an email to everyone whenever we have a new significant release. There's two places you can already see what we are updating, and also there's displays product update inside the app that also you can see. Also, you can vote and comment on our new update, latest changes. Yeah, so first here you can read it later. I won't go through everything, but some small unrelevant thing first is we have now affiliate program. That's not really for early bird crowd, but we also just released it because then we can get also different side of marketing, and that's for ourselves, but also we updated our homepage. It's also something unrelevant, but I'm in love with this new look of the UI.
Yeah.
And then we were working on also gallery. This is outside of the feedback, so from early bird, but people who came to the website, they wanted to see like how if we can provide some kind of template. And so we start as an initiative for that feedback, we wanted to start with some gallery that people come to the website already, they see a gallery and they can use it as a template instead of building from scratch, because I'm not sure everyone wants to spend some time building the dashboard. It's still easy enough right now, but I think people prefer to just click one or two times and then connect. You already have a dashboard. So we are working toward it. There I still need some work to do on the templates and gallery side. But we have one important update about the features. We have API. That's also, I think, few people asked. Not sure, like there are so many use cases for API, of course, that but uh, for me, like I already like have some use cases for my personally for to use API, and we also call it datasets. Let me quickly show you. So in the app, we have a new section called datasets. So basically, we wanted to let our users send whatever data they have. So they kind of have like a database inside our datasets. And then you can use this data to create dashboard. So basically, I can show you quickly. It's super easy. You can just create a API key from here, and then everything explained in the API docs. I just wanted to show you something super quick. And for example, I'm sending some data code like completed task. For example, you can use this as whenever someone finish a task that you want to track how many tasks they did for a day. So this is one use case, but there are so many use cases you can like use this for whatever that you do daily. And right now I send some data here, and if I refresh, I think you can see this. The data I sent, for example, I sent a value of 12, and it's called completed task. It's right now it's kind of like not really makes sense, but for example, when you have API, you have tons of data coming in here. So for example, I have the same data, completed task. I have 12 tasks completed. These two. If I send one last one, just to have something different. So I have some data, so you can think this as your own database. And if you go into your dashboard, then you will start seeing completed task here on the metric. So these are like metrics that with the connected data sources. So I will get into that in a second. But these are the completed tasks. Is what I just sent via API. So basically, you can edit here, and it's get a total of total number of that values that we sent to the data set. And this one, 122, 12, and 12. Yeah, you can find the use case, and you can use the API as you like.
So let me ask you something. Actually, it's interesting because half of what you were saying was going like, I was trying to understand
Yeah.
and trying to make sense. So what I understand, and let me try to explain, and tell me if I'm correct or wrong. So what I understand with API, you can pull data, and that data you can show it as a metric. So for example, if there is I'm going to go with the founder, a SaaS product, and they have some kind of a sign up or free trial, or they have how many people are clicking on one of the widget, or they are clicking on add-on, or whatever the functionality they have on their backend, and they want to track that, how people are doing. And through API, I can connect that data, and I can show it as a metric. Does this sound? Am I making sense?
I think you understand 100% correct. So
Okay.
that's exactly That's one use case. Of course, this is like API is broad, like you can use for whatever you have. But this is one use case that, yeah, definitely you can use it. You explain exactly correct. These are the
Is
steps
it
you need.
is it the API is for I think it's a two-way. Can we use it as a two-way or sending, getting it or
Web,
sending it, or is it just for pulling the data?
this is just for pulling the data, but we're also working on the webhook. I think what you mean for sending data like
Okay, okay.
to other platforms. Yeah.
Okay, that would, I think that, yeah, that's it. I think the webhook will do the job. So I think so. I guess if anybody is building a SaaS or anybody who wants to show a different metric, or if you have designed a landing page and you wanna show, like, how your call to action button is doing, or how one of the feature that you have introduced, or how many bookings you are getting, so something that you can set that up and you can show to your client, or to your team on a weekly or monthly basis on that particular metric. So that this is actually, I think it could be very useful for some advanced users, and especially for the SaaS founders.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so that was a quick demo about the API. But when it's come to the editor, we also did a few changes. Like some people also asked from early bird feedback that they want to share the dashboard publicly. So for example, with the URL, people who doesn't have the login. So that's something we added. You can share the dashboard with public sharing link. So for example, you can generate the dashboard, and you can just copy paste this URL, and you will get something like this. This is this. There will be some more stuff here. Like we are going to add the logo and C names that you can add your own domain, and the theme light mode and dark mode. So this is also some small but also important thing that people who requested this. And one more thing also in the editor that we didn't have these features, like you can move things around, and now we also added like a draggable, like you can resize stuff. And this is something also new, the goal setting. So you can for example, you can have a metric and you can set a goal if you click settings here, and if you go on the here, you can set a goal, like you can set like whatever goal you like, and it will show you the metrics, what goal you have, how much is the completed. It's just extra thing for your metric, so it will show like this. Of course, you can adjust this stuff. Yeah, like this. That's goal setting is something I think by default it was also on other platforms, so we wanted to, of course, include it. And some feedback also we got for Stripe, that people want to see more information about, for example, this is Stripe transaction table, and this was not there before when we launched it. And also, of course, you have tons of settings for, like, you can filter the transactions and the status, and you can add, remove columns, and you can like configure as you like. So this is something from someone also from early bird user that who is using the platform. We got some requests, so this was kind of like Stripe is mostly subscription based, so we were focusing really on subscription side, but now also transaction table is mostly for transaction. So these are like a new metrics that we added. So if you're running a SaaS business, this could be very, very useful for you. Yeah, this is about some new metrics we added, but of course, one of the biggest feedback we got was adding more and more data sources. It's been only like 1 month, but we tried to go fast as we can. So we added some data sources here. Like, for example, we didn't have, of course, API is something new that we added after the release of the lifetime deal. And we also added printers ads is something new. MailChimp also something new. And Google Analytics, actually, we just released it like 2 days ago. And that's also new. WooCommerce also new. Shopify is pending. We did from our side, the application is still pending for publishing from their side. This will be coming soon also. Search console, also something new. FastSpring, also we got some requests from early bird feedback. So this is that's why we added this one also. Lemon squeezy, I think this was already there.
Put it there.
But meta ads is also something new. We were waiting for the approval, and we got approved, and now it's also available. And yeah, essentially SonarCloud was on our own roadmap plan, and it's also released, and currently also working on Google Sheet. That something will coming soon. This has a bit more different flow than other data sources. That's why it's taking a bit longer. Yeah, and apart from that, I wanted to quickly show analytics also. We have actually, let me switch back to this one. We have live visitors. We added it recently also. And if you scroll down, we have country views and like visitors by country. That's also something new we added. Currently for analytics, these are the only things that we added. I think we just updated the UI a little bit here and there. But we are planning to do a little bit more UI update for the analytics. Right now, this is main update we have for analytics and data sources. Just to give you some idea about what's coming, and quickly, I wanted to show you design real quick. We have this part, automation is design, and everything is done. It's ready to go. So basically, you can automate your email, and you can get like a linked or notification of your data every day or whatever time frame frequency that you set to your inbox. So that's something we are also working on. Yeah, that's basically it. Would you should I share some more like data connection, Sam, or would you?
I think the product like yours, I think the early bird, users are hungry, for all the data sources, and again, the users have been spoiled, seeing a lot of data sources, and they use a lot of tools. And mostly are like, we have business owners, we have digital agencies, uh, who are, again, some are using Mailchimp, some are using tools like
Bravo, yeah.
Vbout. Like I use Vbout, and everybody want their favorite tool to be integrated so they can show the reports. And I think in my opinion, I think you have already done so many, and I think, like I said, if you have some of the integrations or some of the data source that you are getting are different from any other competitor out there.
Yep.
And are you planning to add like more data source for like, for example, like TikTok or Instagram, or what are the ones on the pipeline right now that you are working on, or something you are thinking about getting it?
Yes. So adding more data sources is like one of the main priority, because at the end, not everybody use the data source, but I wanted to give the data source like most data source possible, so people can just try it out and give us feedback also about the metrics. And in the beginning, right now, for example, Facebook, we don't have so many metrics, but we are also looking for some feedback if you start using. So feel free to share some feedback. Speaking of the future updates, let me
Do you have
quickly share.
anything for, sorry, interrupt you. You have anything for Google Ads?
Right now, no. That's also I'm working on right now. Like if I go to roadmap, here Google
Okay.
Ads data, so that's kind of in progress right now. So we launched everything done also. Here you can see, but currently we're working on the reporting. The design I just showed you is,
Yeah.
and then Shopify. Of course, we are kind of blocked, but also waiting, excited, and waiting also. That would be a very interesting thing. A lot of people requested that. And Molly payment is it's also similar to Stripe, and we did from our side all the research and the API. Everything is feasible, no technical issues, so that we are going to implement it like in coming few days. And of course, Google Ads and Google Sheet. These are the ones that we are working on. And also, we have a good news that we also hired our first extra developer. So it's starting from next month. So it will be even faster. So apart from these in progress stuff, the planned dark mode, of course, some I thought it was a joke, but some people really doesn't like
Yeah,
the
that's true.
bright
For
mode.
me, for me it doesn't matter. Like I usually don't use dark mode as much. Like I probably am an old school guy, but I even on my phone, after like 6 or 7 o'clock, even the iPhone automatically goes on dark mode, and I hate it. Right, So I think, but I think it's something people do like it. They like using it. There's
Yeah.
definitely a lot of users who like it.
Yeah,
Um,
I got a serious feedback. Some people really having their eyes are hurting, so this.
and I don't know, and I know some founders also mentioned that it's like dark and light mood. I get it, but it's not as easy as you think, because we have to change a lot of
Lot of,
things.
yeah,
And
yeah.
so can you just explain? Is there a lot of work? Is it really a lot of work?
The thing is, you have to touch every part of the application, right? So it's not like you're adding a new data source or something. It's only there are specific places you touch. But when you touch a lot of places on the application, there is a high a chance that breaking something. So that's why you have to test too long, and then yeah, that's why we have also joke like you spent like 2 months building SaaS dark mode. So and then nobody start using it. But
Okay, quick question. The matrix, is there any way to change the color on those, or no?
currently no. But here we wanted to also add when we sharing data. Here we wanted to add more like a themes, the settings, like what color you wanted to set on your metrics, and also like dark and light mode.
Okay,
Currently
because
not.
I
Yeah.
yeah, because I think that's something I would also like to share, because there's an option to present, right, or use a shareable
Yep.
link. Let's say if you wanna uh, in your office, you wanna put those, you wanna share that screen, or you wanna share that um, presentation,
Yeah.
and you like to stay with your branding, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
some people, they might not like that, because it's your branding, it's not
Yeah.
their branding. Also, I don't know if this is something is possible or not, but again, if it's possible, that would be great. um, is it possible to see how you get followers on Instagram? I know you don't have Instagram right now, but
Yeah.
as soon you get a follower, it changes your counter. So I've seen a product that you can buy, and every time you follow, and
Mhm.
the counter changes. And
Yeah.
I
I
think
saw that.
so I think I was just wondering, let's say if I share the screen, and if I have a promotion, or some kind of, it's for the small business owners, and let's say if they follow, and the counter changes right away and refreshes right away, is this something possible with
Yeah. So we wanted to do something called live mode. Like
Mhm.
you add any metrics, and so right now it's a bit expensive to like most of the dashboard platforms. They have on your highest plan you get every minute or every 15-minute data sync, but or you can do manually. And so we wanted to add like a live mode on. So when you turn that on, everything we constantly check the,
Wow.
the data. So that's
Uh,
something also we were considering to do that. But
okay.
yeah, Instagram also something that data source is coming. Maybe that something would be useful to combine these two features.
Another question. Now, these metrics, let's say if I have like want to show some of my metrics on my website,
Yeah.
is it something I can embed?
Yeah, you can actually embed the. We don't right now. We don't give the embed URL, but
Hmm.
something I think we should add soon. But you can embed this URL. This is basically fully screen public URL that you don't restrict.
Okay, so you can actually embed, because that would be cool to show some of the data and share. A lot of companies do share, not every information, not the financial information, but there's some of the information they don't mind sharing.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and I've seen some bold founders, they actually don't mind sharing their financial stuff either.
yeah,
They will share, "Hey, I made like $10,000, I'm making doing $10,000 MRR, stuff like that." Sometimes I
yeah.
see them sharing on their website, sometimes see them sharing on their blog, and again Facebook posts and stuff like that. And on especially on Reddit, I have seen some are
Yeah,
true, some are with AI you can do a lot of things nowadays to create any kind of dashboard.
it's
Uh,
it's really funny that I see on Twitter there are a lot of people sharing their MRR, but
mhm.
there is a website called Fake MRR that you can create a screenshot of Stripe with your
Okay.
fake MRR.
So here's a free promotion for fakeamara.com, and you can show your fake MRR. So that's good. We have a few questions. So we on this event we didn't really wanted to take a lot of questions because more about the product update, what's been added. But we have few questions. We have Brad, we have Sartaj. How robust is the ability to theme the dashboard and build our own mix of widgets? Is CNAME live? I'm looking for a strong uh, board replacement, so asking for these features. So I think Sartaj is looking for replace one of the tool, and if there are option for theme uh, and their own mixed widget. I guess they are all possible, but the theme is not possible yet.
Team
Oh,
is
theme,
let
unless
me
he's talking about templates.
yeah, template is also not 100% ready yet, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, this will be. I think I know who you're talking to. I sent a message to him also with the update, and yeah, I think he was using a Gecko board, and CNAME is also that we are going to add that he can add his own domain.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's possible most of things, but the CNAME and the theme changes it will be coming soon.
Yeah. So I think, correct me if I'm wrong. I think creating a product, at the early stage is just a one tiny step. To just take it to a next level, I think it does require a lot of tremendous time of feedback, and I think that's what we do. I guess uh, the feedback you are getting, it's from the real users, people who are actually using the product, people who have used other products, and that kind of feedback is just not easy to get anywhere, right? Unless
No,
and I have seen it. I have seen a lot of founders struggle with that, and
yeah.
and I personally like Zapdigit because when I personally saw the analytics part, and that actually, I was like blown away already. It's not that there's many analytics and Google Analytics free to use and stuff, but you kind of get lost on those, but Zapdigit, I seen what it's coming, and I hope you add more stuff. I know you mentioned, you might do some UI changes and stuff like that, but I hope you add some of the stuff that I was hoping to have, and there might be cost to it. I think,
Yeah.
but if it's possible, add those stuff that makes a product look stand out better than others. Um,
Yeah, I think yeah, when we start the campaign, really we didn't expect so many feedback, but we really like got lots of feedback. Like it's kind of let me think every night, even like, hey, I need to add
yeah,
this, and I already have plans, but now in the beginning issue was getting some feedback. Like, of course,
Yeah.
there are users. We have users that already using like a founder level tools, like super
Yeah.
based, but they are happy with that. They don't do so much like a marketers that they want to share and they want to add their CNAME. So these were not this feedback was not requested, but now we have lots of feedback and we are really happy about it. And now we just pushing forward to get all this, not all, like most of the like a valid feedback, like live.
I think last time we talked about one of the thing. It's connecting your LLMS account to Zapdigit to track uh, how the credit is being using, and I think this can be very useful for founders
Yep.
who are providing who have AI tools. They're using third-party tools to manage their see all the forecasts, see how every month they're using credits, and that would be, I think, will be very very useful. And I think the amount of SaaS tools are using AI. I don't know if you are considering it. I don't know if it's possible.
Yep.
I don't know if you have looked into it.
Yeah, we did actually. At least on the want to start with the ChatGPT, like OpenAI side. They already
Mhm.
provided the API to get all the information related to usage. So that's I think like we are kind of was blocked with all the data sources, but that's something we want to add. It's fairly
Yeah,
simple also. So,
yeah.
but
Even
I think it would be useful. Yes.
yeah, I would encourage you to do it because that is something.
Yeah,
It's can be very useful, especially for the SaaS founders,
yeah,
especially for even for agencies. Like for example, if agencies are providing some services and they require to use a ChatGPT account and stuff like that,
yeah,
and they want to keep track of it, like how much they've been using it for. Let's say if I'm providing a digital agency service and I'm charging one client a $500 $1,000 a month, and if I'm spending $500 on a on a AI credit,
yeah,
then I have to pay the guys. So I think that could be very also useful for the agencies and founders. uh,
yeah. I think so.
and I think people are just sometimes don't even realize how much and sometimes they cost a lot less, but sometimes they cost a lot of money, depending on what kind of model you're using, right?
Yeah, you
So
don't really realize sometimes end of the
yep,
month you're
yep, yep.
paying a lot.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think
Exactly.
it will. I think this will be added, and it will be like combination of the reporting that you get. Like we wanted to add some kind of alerts, like you can set the threshold or goals, and then if it go over, then you can get an alert. So with these kind of features, it will have a very. It will be very useful, I think.
Okay. Another quick question. You shared earlier one of the picture about the financial and stuff like that. Is
Yeah,
it something like uh, I think it was a different screen? Was a
yeah.
new? Okay, which one was it?
I think
Uh,
something like
revenue
that.
tracker. I think it was a revenue tracker. I believe.
Yeah,
So
yeah. This.
there was one of the okay, gallery. Was it under the gallery? Something you are working on the financial. It had a heading of financial. Oh
I
yeah,
think
that one.
probably
Okay.
this one.
So what I'm thinking is there is this something about, like, if let's say if founder or agency want to track their expenses,
Mm.
and they can add like different kind of data sources to track their expense. Is it that's the idea?
Yeah, so basically what we provide is like you can have as many dashboards as possible. Like for example, this is a dashboard I just created. It's called financial, but you can have multiple, right? You can have one for SEO and one for this, and also one for spending. And yeah, it's like you can decide for yourself, like for with your team and what kind of dashboard you like. Yeah, my idea is, for example. To like in financial side, like how much you spend for ads, how much money coming in, those kind of things that you can track. Like
Right.
personally, for me, for we have something called daily operations and daily that what I checked every day, like how much money coming in for the from our SaaS.
Another question from Dan. Hello, how is the conversion attributes working? Let's say Facebook ads.
Yeah. So Facebook ads. So basically, we just added it. So these are the metrics we have currently. Like you have spent, impressions, reach, clicks, CTR, CPC, or all of these things.
Conversion, okay.
And yeah, so I'm also looking for feedback this one. So my ads are like a very not I mean spending millions, but if someone has a lot of ads revenue and conversions, would be nice to get some feedback on this. I don't know if
Yeah,
anyone we have.
yeah. Dan, if you have any special request or any metrics that you want to see, or any feedback can be given, feel free to reach out. And yeah, that would be great. So let me see if there was something I completely forgot. Um, where Okay, uh, for analytics part, I seen some of the analytics also pulling in, uh, uh, let me check, what was it, referrals,
Yeah.
and I was trying to understand. I think the referrals are people who are sending the traffic, like Google ads or Facebook ads.
Yeah, so it can be it can be like UTM campaigns. Like for example, we have it separately also, like here,
Mhm.
if it's coming from Facebook or Google. But also if someone like we are checking the website, we are checking the browser history, like where you came from. Like if it's coming from some other third party link, and then we, for example, here it's coming from this was coming from Google and one Google search. And for early bird, some people came from, so, and also some people visited homepage from a blog post. So these kind of basically we are checking where they in the history of the browser, like where they came from.
Another question I have, it's you have SEO performance,
Yeah.
and again, like I said, it's I don't know how the SEO feature got into Zapdigit. Would love to know why do you edit the SEO part in it, because most of the tools with the data sources don't have SEO option. So you wanna just explain me why or you just wanted to add for yourself?
Yeah, so initially, like we had, like we pivoted from some ideas, like, so we wanted to give on only for founders who has SaaS, that what exactly makes sense. Like we wanted to be a little bit different than like give a little bit more value than our competitors.
Mhm.
Then initially we wanted to also give like what you call like status pages, but then we decided to not, no, that's only for people who use it SaaS. But for people who also use SaaS and normal like marketers, so they could also have a SEO performance. Basically, like what do you do like in analytics? What is important for you? It could be for some marketers that who spend money on ads, so they can use like Facebook ads and these Google ads. Then you can create the dashboard. But some people who really use SEO also to build the business, that's also kind of important metric. So that's why we wanted to have everything related to your business in one place. That's why, like, of course we have Google search console, data source connection also, but it doesn't have enough information. So that's also kind of like we were like running the idea, like, okay, what people will use mostly. So what we are seeing right now, people are using analytics a lot, and I think dashboard was using, but we didn't have enough data sources, and now people are adding more and more. Mostly Stripe was using a lot, and now I think I'm hoping like with all the new data sources, people will use the dashboard feature more, because we are going to put a lot more effort in there. SEO is very little right now, but it's also there are a lot of useful information.
Yeah, I think it's like just it's nice to have it, and I think you can use that data and you can show it in a metric. Or is there any kind of things we can do here, or it's just
No, just you can get like some feedback about your performance, the improvement that you can do. but this is something like a keyword tracking is something we wanted to give like others, like not Google Search Console not giving out of the box unless you pay for some SEO, 100% SEO related
Mhm.
tool. Then you have to pay a lot of money, and then you can do keyword tracking. And also we wanted to add backlink tracking, that you get like a little bit more value from just SEO
Okay.
instead of just seeing this data. But you can see also keyword tracking, and keep backlink tracking will be something useful, I think.
Okay. Is there the page status, the one you were, thinking to add it? I think that would be very useful. And I'm thinking from, from the founders, if you have a, product, and you wanna use tools, but you don't want to use every tool for every, like, too many different tools to just, and I think that will be very useful for founders to keep yeah, that's my recommendation is. And I think
Yeah.
there is a lot of data sources,
Yeah.
and the key metric that you can see,
Yeah.
it can be useful and can be added. And again, I know it's overwhelming that, adding so many and so many things, but I think the priority should be, let's cover the basic,
Yeah, exactly.
and then have one unique one to that makes you different from your competitors, and better from your competitors, right?
Yep.
I guess that's about it. What else we have, like, any I know you are hiring, I think you just hired somebody.
Yes.
What else is coming up? But I know you have uh,
So the main things are the reporting is something like we've been working on, and this is something coming like in next few days even. And Shopify, I'm pretty sure it's going to be approved, and soon it will be published. And Shopify is something a lot of people requested. So all this stuff on the roadmap, like in progress, this will be coming up. Also, the plan, we added lots of roadmap items to the planned one. So all of the things that we added to the planned ones, it's already tested, and we already researched, and if we can like technically we can do or not. So all of the things that we have planned, it's a lot, but we are going to release it. So
perfect.
yeah, and one thing is like a Google Sheet data source is also we are working on. That will be something interesting, that a lot of people also use Google Sheet, but they wanted to do like create a dashboard using like custom dashboard using Google Sheet. That's will be different than just connecting normal data source. But I heard some people are frustrated with Google Data Studio, so they are looking for some tools like connecting
Perfect.
Google Sheet. So that's
Perfect.
something coming up.
Perfect. So let me share the deal page quickly, and let's give me 1 second. Understand. And here we go. I hope I'm sharing the right. Okay. So, guys, again, we have 3 more days, and the lifetime deal will be ending 11:59 p.m. on the 9th of October. Uh, Again, there are 3 tiers, and let me just show you guys. Map to creator plan, tier one. Tier two is a startup plan, and the tier three is the agency plan. Unlimited data source in all the plans. The limitations are a project, one project, 10 project, and unlimited project. Again, if you have users, team members, you can add them. You can start with 5. If you are just a single business owner, you probably not gonna need a higher tier. You probably gonna need a single tier. If you have agencies, I will highly recommend go with the higher limit. And these 200K analytics events, these are per workspace that you'll be using it. And again, SEO audit is all it's already in the plan. So If you want to use it, go ahead, use it. It's like something extra they're getting, right? Again, the deal will be ending on 9th. If you do have any questions, do reach out to us. Do reach out to the founder. We are available most of the time. And again, unless we are sleeping, right, I can't really reply. But yeah, most of the time we can get back to you ASAP. Um, Again, I think it's a really good product,
Thank you.
and I know you've been working very hard, and you've been adding more stuff. I just want last thing, why people should use your product, uh, and why, like, why, yeah, exactly, yeah, why they should use your product. I don't know. I'm trying to put it
Yeah.
together the
Um,
nice way.
no, it's a good question. Yeah, it's a thinker. So uh,
It's hard to answer, but I know I'm not trying to put you on spot, but
no, it's okay. No, we thought about it. We always wanted to figure out what is our differentiator, like because of course cheap. It's not really the cheapest product, also, but also we don't want to add super like a feature factory. So we were thinking, what is the differentiator? We wanted to really make it like simple as possible. Like right now, is we are trying to figure out like also UX. We are investing a lot of time on like whenever we build a feature, we build it properly, like with the UX design, UX research and UI design. We properly try to figure out what is the easiest way to create the dashboard and add a metric. So right now, already showed you in like a few minutes how connected something and then already added. So basically, there are some tools that you have to spend some time figuring out how to connect your stuff, and also sometimes you need to know like SQL language, like you have to be a like a engineer, like SQL engineer, to understand some data. So we wanted to figure out like how we can let them do everything super easy and without spending too much time, because right now people wants to build their business instead of spend timing like creating dashboard. That's so main difference is that it will be simple, that you won't have to spend too much time building a dashboard, but same time that we are like from our team is like right now it's 3 people, but we are invested and full time in this project, and we are adding things along the way, a lot of new things, and trying to like really listen to customers. And instead of like we in the beginning we built with our vision, and it's pivoted like already toward to the different direction even from our initial idea, but we are still keeping from our initial idea, plus giving also the answers to feedback from the users.
I think that's what will make Zapdigit more unique. And again, I wish you best of the luck.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Again, guys, thank you so much for hanging around. We are also very excited. We are currently preparing for our Black Friday launch. Uh, and yeah, there is gonna be a giveaway. There is gonna be a lot of things happening. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining, Milad. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bye,
Thank you
guys.
for having us. So bye.